On Live at the Barbershop are entirely those of the host, guest, and caller and do not reflect the opinions of Live at the Barbershop or its staff. Viewers' discretion is advised. The following podcast is intended for mature audiences only and contains adult contents, graphic language, strong sexual content, and a whole lot of shit talking. So in other words, get your kids out the room.
Live, here we go at the Barbershop with your hosts, Misha J, Aaliyah, Black Republican, and those two crazy Caribbean guys from the Q&N show, Norris and Q. And now, the man of the hour, Mr. HNIC, Mr. Sleep When You're Dead, Hustle Now, the magnificent.
Yo, son. What's up with all that?
I was just trying to amp it up, like...
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, all right, I'm with that.
John, live at the Barbershop Podcast.
Welcome back, it's Friday. Back at the shop, things are going on. Let's talk about it. So, my man Black IT will be joining us in a few. Shout out to my man Manis and them.
What up? I'm here.
I didn't get to you yet.
Black IT.
Black IT is in the building.
You said Black IT.
I said Black IT? I said,
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Too many blacks. Black Republican, Black IT, blacks, black.
Yeah.
All right. You know what I mean? All right, so my man Black Republican will be joining us in a few.
Yeah.
And like I said, shout out to Madness on what's the name of the joint? I'll say it at the end of the presentation. My man Madness is doing big things.
Yeah.
Shout out to him and the crew.
Movie
They
star.
got a play this weekend. My apologies for not having it. I don't have the flyer near me. But I'll get the name, shout it out. So shout out to Madness and the crew and my girl Lynn is in the building. What's up? Tadra and the whole squad in the building. What up?
What up?
So let's get into it. But before I do, my name is John. I'm your host for the night. I got my man Q next to me. Q, how you do?
What's up? It's your boy Q, man. Back in the building, man.
Man, all right. So there's a lot of things going on. And I know some things out there take precedence. The world is changing, and that is a definite.
Yeah.
It is definitely changing. Certain things just never ends and it never changes. Like right now, the discussion for tonight is Jonathan Majors and the situation that happened with him.
Yeah.
The domestic dispute is what they're calling it.
What do you mean by that?
The domestic dispute.
Domestic dispute.
So what it is now, black actor. Is he an A-list yet? Or he's still a B? He might be a B still. Yeah, A?
Yeah.
Avengers makes him an A, probably.
Yeah.
Avengers.
Yeah.
Ant-Man. Well, yeah, same thing. Ant-Man.
He's doing his thing. He's
Loki.
A-lister.
He was in Loki. Yeah.
Loki.
Nah.
Yeah. I believe so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Well, that's continuing on to Ant-Man. It's the same.
Well,
character. Same character.
Yeah. Well, the heads that are not comic book heads,
Yeah.
they see it a little different, but
Same character.
Is this another brother hit by the system again?
probably.
Another brother hit by the
Probably.
system.
This should be entertaining.
True.
True. Nada.
So now, what I found very interesting is when we first got the report is that, I think how I heard it at least, and I believe it was on the Breakfast Club. I heard it.
Yeah.
Avengers actor or something like that arrested for domestic dispute. Then I remember hearing Charlemagne and them saying like, does this dude have a history of this or something like that, something to that effect. So if I'm wrong, please don't quote me on everything. Because I was air hustling. I wasn't really paying full attention at the time. So when they finally announced who the person was, it was like, oh, okay.
Mm.
And then the scenario got a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
Then it was he lives in Manhattan. When you hear Manhattan now, you're like, you didn't hear Harlem, you heard Manhattan. You're like, oh, okay, it's getting deeper. Yeah, but don't get me wrong now. He's a known actor, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's not going to be living in Harlem. I get that.
Yeah.
But when you hear Manhattan, you hear, you know, you hear Uptown, you hear Park Ave, you hear, you know, things like that. You know what I mean? Your neighbors, you know what your neighbors looking like. Things are gonna be a little different. Tribeca, things like that.
Yeah.
So we found out it was a Caucasian lady, and then it got thicker. It's like, oh man, you know, everybody's like, oh, you know, like damn, he's going out, he's gonna get arrested. You know what I'm saying? But the bad part about it is that when you think about it, you're like, damn, it was like that in the 40s, 50s, 60s. We're in the 2023s.
Man, I never look at it like that. It's been happening from that time, and we're still trying to put ourselves in it.
It's been happening. You got to make an effort. I mean, come on. It's like, you know, Emmett Till. You got a bunch of these things from back in the days.
From those days, they just look at you, and it's a problem.
Okay,
you look at them, and it's a problem.
That's a problem. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying now is like when we hear about it, it's like even though we're in 2023, you still know it's a reminder that it's there and it can happen.
Yeah.
So now listening to the story and hearing it, all you heard was battery, assault, different things like that. Harassment.
Yeah.
You're like, damn. And automatically, you know, like, yeah, it's coming. They're going to be pulling. They're going to be that whole Me Too. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff. So a bunch of heads is talking. They're like, damn, man, that's crazy.
It becomes norm to me when I hear the situation about this thing, this side and that side, where it coming from. I'm like, it doesn't bother me no more to say, you know.
Well, it should.
It's continuing, and if these dudes don't open up their eyes, who's gonna open it for them?
Well, when you say if they don't open their eyes, what do you mean?
Like, man, I don't want to go to this. Here
we go. You know what
you see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Open up their eyes or say what?
Come on, man. It's been happening too much, man.
But at the end of the day, look, all right, whoever you like, love, whatever, shouldn't have no color barrier to it.
Shouldn't have.
You understand? So if it is something where you're interested in somebody and they're of a different shade, so what? So what? You shouldn't approach? Or you still feeling like, oh, NASA gonna do something? Like, come on.
It's speechless.
You know what I'm saying? That's where it's going to still.
Well, yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So now, at first, you thought it was a clear-cut situation, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Probably got pissed off. Went ballistic. Didn't get no sleep. You got to go shoot Avengers. You know, something. And you found out now, right away, his lawyer put out a statement that, yo, my client is innocent and he will be fully exonerated and you'll see the truth will come out. You know, the whole 9 yards that a lot of these lawyers usually put out.
Yeah, but
then now, reading the report kind of thickens things a little bit more. It makes it more interesting. Now, it's stating here that police was called to his apartment, and this was 11 a.m. on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay? So, it's stating that the police determined that the actor was involved in a domestic dispute. The police determined that.
Yeah.
Now, the young lady said that, you know, she got assaulted. She's been harassed and different things like that. But the police, 12 o'clock, one time, okay, said that they determined.
They
They made the call to say, okay, we're gonna bring you in because it's looking like you did something to her. Okay. Now it comes out now that she's sending text messages saying that it was my fault. I started the argument. I did this. I did that. So
Shouldn't have took your phone.
shouldn't have took your phone. And I think he's the one. Wasn't he the one that made the phone call, right?
Yeah, he called the cops.
Okay. All right. So why would you call the cops on yourself? If you just two-piece somebody.
Yeah, if you were so certain.
Yeah. Okay. So now the thing, what I'm saying now, they're not really gonna always put it out that it's a racial thing. Because they're gonna say it's not a racial thing. When we made the determination that, but how can I would like to know what the determination is. How did you come to that conclusion? Because at the end of the day, he called you.
Yeah.
And now there's a statement from her stating that she caused the problem.
Yeah.
So unless she had bruises,
there's a statement
black eye
that says,
or something like that.
Yeah, there's a statement.
All
that says,
someone has to say now is he did something to me.
Yeah.
And is it just a female thing, or can males do that as well? Can I call the cops right now and said she did something to me, and they determine it that it's a domestic dispute? She's going to jail tonight.
Yeah.
You think they can?
I don't know if it's an interracial situation. Maybe not. Maybe not.
I just don't think it'll happen for vice versa. Period.
I think it happens.
I don't think so. Not just off of hearsay. Not just off of hearsay.
Situation.
If a guy calls the cops right now and says she did something to me, he doesn't have any evidence, any physical bruises or witness, I don't think so. I don't think so. But apparently it can happen because it did happen.
Yeah.
Now, moving forward, there's a few movies that he's been in, and I think the first one I saw him in, Harder They Come. Harder They Fall, my bad.
Harder They
Fall. Okay. Harder They Come with Jimmy Cliff.
yeah, I back up that. That's him. That's Jimmy Cliff with the special,
you know.
With that little 38.
Yeah. So I think the biggest one that people may be familiar with would be Creed.
Yeah, I think that
The Harder They Fall.
Giving more highlight.
Chicago 7.
Listen.
That TV show. Oh, yeah. Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Avengers, more or less, definitely be the biggest one.
I think
the new one is Devotion.
Devotion, yeah. All right, hold on. I got my man Black Republican jumping in.
Yeah.
He must have heard something about Avengers or Ant-Man or some comic book thing or something.
It's coming from New York Circuit Court. He's late from the course.
Got a box of Cheetos.
hey, my
look,
man,
look how he's frozen.
Yeah, my man Blacks. Oh, he's frozen.
Still can't. He still can't get over it.
My man Blacks has nothing to do with New York, man. So he has nothing to do with New York justice, man.
What's good?
Anything to do with New York justice. Blacks into that right now.
It's all love. So hey,
New York is landslide for their justice, bro.
Oh, only one way, my man. Only one way. Okay.
Cheetos.
A lot of people I know that's locked up that are innocent. Okay. So I want them to get the same treatment and the same justice. Yeah. Can we get that? Yo,
Ew.
you hear me? So
I
hey,
hear.
Jonathan
You hear me?
Majors. Yeah. The discussion tonight, Jonathan Majors. Just reading the reports and finding out the police made the determination that there was a domestic dispute. So we're trying to determine now, okay, if that's the case,
I would like to see photos or something of this young lady with some sort of bruise or something there, because I'm trying to find out how do they determine
there's a
if there's a
statement.
domestic dispute, if it's just someone saying it without any physical evidence, there's no witnesses or nothing extra. Now, I don't have the full report, but from what is written, as far as media is concerned, it's just mainly hearsay right now.
Yeah, there's a statement that she has bruise next to her neck because allegedly it's a strangulation. So
they said that he choked her or something like that. But here's the thing, though. They mentioned about the video.
Bruises to
the
her
video
neck.
that's inside of the cab. They mentioned about the written statements, the witnesses, all of this other stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So, which is it? You can't say it was assault and then turn around and say, "Oh yeah, no." Which is it? It's either it happened or it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
But it's New York City.
Right. Nah, I see they did or didn't. Yo.
Yeah, I mean, you can't say, "Hey, yeah, it was a robbery," and then say, "Oh no, it was an even exchange." Which is it? Is it a robbery or they gave it away? Like, you know what I mean? It's one thing or the other.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. My whole thing is going in conspiracy route. I'm just saying, homie's popping right now. All right. He's popping. His name, his images everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
of course, they put him in that spot and they say, all right, look, just as fast as we put you in the spot, we could take you out of it.
Yeah.
Sign this little contract right here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we can make all of it go away.
I'm gonna be the devil's advocate.
From
is it after that photo came out?
But that photo
photo's probably taking a while now. The photo, but I'm just saying, it's like,
that too.
But it's the plan, though. It's the plan.
Well, they gave
the plan they had set up for him, though.
They gave him that girl also.
Nah, that's his girl. That was his girl.
Yeah, they're always bringing them down. So I just see it as that, Black. I just see that. I don't see it that way, man. I don't see it that way.
What do you mean by that?
These things are norm to me now. When it's that type of relationship,
you had a white girl.
It's just, huh?
You had a white girl.
Nah, man. Black. It's just a one-way street, and you're gonna be dropped.
All right. So part of the discussion we were just talking about earlier is that although you don't want to put that out in the air that it's always gonna be like that, but the unfortunate part of it, the reality still sticks that that still exists.
Yeah,
a white cop or a white guy, and it's the same in the black neighborhood. A black guy or a black girl might see you with a white girl or something, and it's yo, blah blah blah. What's up with that? This, that, or whatever. So, them being the one now that has the authority now to be able to arrest you or write reports and say whatever, he might not want to see a white girl, and he just made that determination. Yeah, you know what? Yo, I'm telling you this dude. You know what I'm saying? I got the authority. Yeah, she looked like she's battered and bruised. She probably pinched herself and just had a little red mark.
Yeah.
That's all they need. Now, that's not saying that things don't happen. Yeah. And again, right now we're still waiting to get the full results from everything. Yeah, they put out the text messages and stuff like that. But again, I think most of the sponsors and stuff like that as well. 'Cause I know the Army pulled a video they had with him. Disney's, I guess they're gonna put things on ice for a little bit, and a couple of other sponsors and different things are backing out and doing things. But what happened to innocent until proven guilty and shit?
Not with us.
not with who?
Not with us.
Okay.
No, but this is what I was trying to say that. This is what I was trying to say that I believe they're going the whole setup route. You get what I'm saying? That tactic route, so he can give over all his masters and his rights you know, to the all father Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do all these
Yeah,
things,
listen.
bro.
Here's the thing about it. People, you know, like when they hear you say that, they may look and laugh. And be like, what's this dude talking about?
Yeah.
A lot of people really don't understand how deep it get because it's entertainment. See, when you're sitting on the opposite side of that television screen watching it, it's entertaining to you. If a lot of people were able to go on a lot of these movie sets and see how things are made, they would be fully amazed that real. This is, you know what I'm saying? It's not. It doesn't look nothing like what you're watching when they're filming it.
Yeah.
Okay, the set, the whole movement, the acting, the whole 9 yards, until that editor start putting everything together. When they start piecing the puzzle together, you get the end result. But people don't understand behind the scenes. People getting shot at. People are getting raped. Different things. I mean, you hear the story of what's her name that played Dorothy? I forgot her name right now. That played Dorothy on the Wizard of Oz.
Oh yeah. Man, there was a whole
you know what I'm
orgy
saying?
going on.
So you hear about things like this, but when you watch the Wizard of Oz, you're not seeing that.
No.
You're seeing this lady that's happy. Oh man, she crazy. She got paid. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So when someone makes a statement like that, and you're thinking like, oh, this conspiracy theory, that don't make no sense. This and that.
Yeah.
Trust me.
They go through a lot just to keep
Unless
us
you're in the
entertained.
entertainment business or you've been around it, you know someone in it, you really don't know nothing. Plain and simple. And everything is smoke and mirrors. Trust.
The movies and the music,
Smoke and
everything.
mirrors.
It's crazy.
Smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, all of it, man. It's all pretend. Because remember, once these individuals get to a certain point, because there's a bracket of where you go to. You get what I'm saying? Like certain type. If you're on big screen, you know, Broadway, any of that stuff. If you on, whether you're on, you know, theaters, whether you're on streaming, whatever. You get what I'm saying? They have everything bracketed. So if you're in a certain lane in Hollywood, they want more from you. You get what I'm saying? You are a complete product at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? And depending on how hungry you want or how, you know, how bad you want it, they could play you for everything. You get what I'm saying? Once you sign on that line, man, and you say, yeah, I'm down for all of that, they want it. Whether you like it or not, they want it. And if you don't, if you try to go against it, just know they gonna find a way to get it out of you.
Yeah, they build you and break you. That's the situation.
Trust me. You hear all the horror stories. I mean, look at what was Corey Haynes and the other Corey dude?
Yeah. You got them. You got Webster. You got the list goes on. You know what I'm saying?
Orlando Brown. Yeah, he's another
Orlando Brown. Yeah, you got what was his name again? That played Arnold. And
Arnold.
What's his name? Gary Coleman. You know, the list goes on. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on. Most of the young actors and stuff like that, it starts because they started at a young age. So they're at parties, they seeing things that they're not supposed to be seeing at that age, and they're doing things they're not supposed to be doing at that age, and everyone's just bypassing it because they're stars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
The latest one was Amanda Bynes. It was there saying that that she was running around in the street naked and everything, and she's supposed to be hospitalized. And
I mean, hold up. Let's go even further. Look at
that video.
Look at the female that played. What was the name of it? What was the name?
Nah, man.
Said for investigating purposes.
That you tell man. For investigation. Hey, you see how quick him look? You got that video?
Strictly for investigation purposes only. Okay. So, what were we saying now? What was the sitcom that LL was in? In the House, was it? In the House.
Yeah.
The young lady that played like daughter or something. You know, same thing. It's like, you know, she was hooked on crack and different things, and I believe LL did reach out and try to help, but I guess she wasn't trying to hear it. But
Who are you talking about?
nah, well, He stated that. He stated that. So I don't know.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, he stated that. Now, but what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, when you see it, and you see someone that was up there, and then all of a sudden they end up, at rock bottom.
Yeah.
Like I spoke to a gentleman that we were gonna do a show with on Skid Row. I don't know, LA.
Mm.
And me and him were talking, and he said to me, hey, you should come down here. I said, yeah, I'm gonna come. I want to see it for myself, you know what I'm saying? And we'll sit down and talk to the people. He said, matter of fact, I can introduce you to I don't remember the name of this lady, but she played on One Day at a Time, I believe the name of the sitcom, with Valerie Bertinelli. She played the older sister. She was in Skid Row. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, it's different people that they were at the height, and then that's it. So it does happen, and if you don't play the game the way they want you to play the game,
yeah,
that's how it is.
Yeah, I mean, look, remember Vivian from Fresh Prince, the OG.
That's another one. Vivian, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I remember.
They cut it out real quick. But season 2 came around. He was like, "What the yo?"
Yeah, she goes at Will Smith for that.
See, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing with it too. You have to strategically play the game. See, now you going at it like a hostile individual that is mad because you got kicked off the thing. They just turn it around on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just mad. She got kicked off the show.
Yeah.
She's crazy.
End of
this
the
and
story.
that. So you have to be strategically ready to play the game that they're gonna play, because they're playing for keeps. At the end of the day, they got long money, lots of lawyers, and they can open any door that you can't even fathom.
You gotta
getting there.
Yeah, you gotta do the Dave Chappelle. Africa, baby.
Well, see, Dave Chappelle.
Well, you see, the thing is, Dave was smart when he did it, because he did it when he had a huge fan base. You get me what I'm saying? And I mean, Dave Chappelle got like at that time, it was a cult-based fan base, man. You know what I'm saying? So everybody was dying to find out what happened.
But at the end of the day, though, and everybody speak the truth,
you think
Dave came back a little bit different?
Well, bigger?
Oh, yeah. Not even the bigger part. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean,
Dave came back a little bit.
But
you understand? He seemed more suppressed. You know what I'm saying? The Dave that left, even his punchline. Now, don't get me wrong. He's still killing it as far as his comedy.
Yeah.
But the high pitch, it's like hearing Chris Tucker sound like Barry White a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's like it don't hit the same way.
Yeah.
So when we saw him come back, what up?
What up, girl?
So when we saw him come back, it was like something was still like, they had that thing out there that he was a clone because he wasn't moving the same. He got a little bit more brolic, lifting a little weights, or he ate a little bit more, whatever. So, but it just, the aura part of it is like you can see something, the silhouette over him just ain't shine the same.
Well,
you know
I mean,
what I'm saying?
Dave, the old Dave looks like skateboarder Dave, and this one, the new Dave, looks like Rolls Royce Dave. You know what I'm saying? Like, he went from just chilling on the farm to now I need a high rise type individual. You get what I'm saying? Like he's completely the way he goes about things now. He's very aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has that I don't give a fuck mentality now.
You see, that's what I'm saying. You got a strategize. You see how he did it? Even when he did his stand-up, how he put everything out, how he labeled everything out, the alphabet this, and everything, and then he has a start, stop, he explanations, everything. So now he don't have to fight the juggernauts. The audience is the army. You understand what I'm saying? So go ahead. You want to fight? You got a whole army to fight against, and they gonna shut you down. I ain't got nothing else to do with you. and just drop the mic. He's done. That's strategy.
Yeah,
you come out and you just blah 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 blah. Yeah, they gonna exile. You're out of here. You're done. That's it. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference.
But Jonathan, major situation. As Black say, he thought this looked like it's a system.
So okay, so what are we saying now? How do you think it's gonna play out at the end of the day? How you think it's gonna play out?
Well, I think he already signed that second contract. and if you in the entertainment, you know about that second contract.
Yeah.
I think he signed that second contract because I'm telling you right now, the way that story flipped around, like, oh yeah, we were wrong. There's videos, witnesses, statements. I'm like, what? Where was all this? How did this story even get to the point of the arrest? But if all of this was available,
it does endorsement, and they took it away.
Yeah,
they took it away, but it's not.
Yeah, because remember, they have to.
Yeah,
they have to.
But
because it's a show. It's a show to say, we gave you this. So how quick we could take all of this. You get what I'm saying?
Well, not that, and also the mere fact that females are the major driving force of anything marketing wise.
Yeah.
So like, you can't get nothing.
You see how they do that though, right? Magic Johnson, Kobe, Michael. It goes down the list.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
it's always, man. Every time they do it, it seems like that's like our Achilles heel, man.
Yeah.
Like a black man is like a black woman is his Achilles heel, man.
Yeah. So it's.
But I mean, so now I'm trying to think now as a publicist and how these publicists handle this. Now, how would you handle this as a publicist? Now, if you're the one dealing with your client? And you know what's in front of him. If you have the evidence and you know certain things now, what is that discussion, or how do you go about putting this person back on the map, back where he used to be? Because clearly it's not going to be back where it used to be.
It's not.
You know they're going to have a bunch of people in an office, in a boardroom, sitting down, strategizing on how to go about this without offending their core audience. And even though it's supposed to be innocent until. So because now how do you pull something when you don't even have the full story and you don't have someone that's like fully charged at this point?
It doesn't matter even if these charges are dropped. There's still gonna be a cloud over him.
Well, that's what I'm saying now. As
with a certain rules.
As a publicist, how do you go about this? This is what I'm asking. So Blacks, if you're his publicist, how do you go about fixing this problem?
If I was his publicist, I would take the script that they have, and I would say, vilify Jonathan Majors has a new starring role as such and such. Because what that does is I say, oh, he's back in, and they're forgiving all of that other stuff as his publicist. Because if you stick any piece of what just happened in the story, the audience immediately go, oh yeah, man, I don't see how they're gonna give him a leading role when he's still accused of this and that and that. So now all they have to do is just publish that cookies cutter script that goes out to all the publishers, any publicist that wants to deal with high level individuals, because you know they're curated. You can't go in there as a publicist and say, yeah. So we heard about that second contract, and so what did you do to get that, sir? Hey, who the hell brought this guy in? Who brought him in here? Hey, get him out. Make sure he's never working there again. You know what I'm saying? You're done. So what they're gonna do is all you got to do is just say you're gonna introduce the next thing that he's coming in with, a new starring role, and you're gonna like amp him up to that point. And then you're also gonna slide in there that he was, like the whole thing was a mistake, or, whatever. You're going to make it very small, and then you make what he's about to do huge. That's how the public works. The public doesn't pay attention to small details. That's why when you go to the grocery store, you be hearing like, buy one, get 9 free. only on this item right here. You know what I mean? And you be over there like, what did I even say? Bro, you get to the register, you got a whole like, oh well, damn, bro, this is the best deal I ever did. You put it all on the counter and they're looking at you like, yeah, you're gonna need 9 coupons. You're gonna need this, a subscription, this, and you looking like, what the
see what Gil's saying. Gil is saying that's a whole lot of pressure on his team.
No, I don't agree. I don't agree.
Yeah,
now
that's
it
so
would have
true.
been but it would have been a lot of pressure if it was still ongoing and he had a lot of things going on. You saw how fast they reversed that? Bro, I'm talking about.
I don't think it's.
I couldn't even do my research fast enough. I was like, "Yo, what?"
But
that's why I went to the second contract route.
Okay, but what I'm saying, Blacks, is that there is always going to be this cloud over him. It doesn't matter what the movie he makes. He's going to be known as that person who assaulted a woman. It's going to be like that forever. It's like R. Kelly coming back and do a new album. How many people is going to go back to, oh, it's normal? No.
All the females.
Oh.
Yo, that's the funny thing about it. There was now that
all the females, bro. You know how many females were standing up for R. Kelly?
That's what I'm trying to tell them.
I would be there, bro. The first when the VHS tape came out, they were like, "Oh man, I'll let R. Kelly do this and that."
I'm talking about like the situation now. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about like his situation now. So Jonathan Major is gonna have that cloud over him.
It's gonna be over him because that they could pull that card anytime they want.
Yeah, and you think he could get a major role?
Yeah. As long as he play that game, he needs to play the game like
just play the game.
Cause you see what happened with what's the name, Kodak. When Kodak kept going, kept getting arrested over and over and over. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They held him in there. Next, he come back out, blonde hair, doing this, doing that. He's a complete different person.
Cut his
yeah. Now he has to play that game. You know what I'm saying? He has to play that game. Look how long Bobby Smurder was in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now that he's out, he's a complete different person. Now he's back on the streams.
Yeah,
bro,
you see that interview with Tyson, man?
Tyson wanted to kill. Yo, Tyson was like, yo.
He even brings out the Jamaican when he say, Auntie. I just love that part, man.
Keep that up for a minute.
He's crazy, man.
We'll see. Hold up. See,
what Gil saying?
It's saying it's not over. The way the text thread looks, it sounds like she's apologizing for anger.
That's what I'm saying, Gil, man. This is not over. I don't see where Black Seat's over and it's fixed. And
no, I didn't say it's not over. I'm saying in the media, they're moving past it. Because, like I said, when they did the whole spin around and everything like that, they're not going into details anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At first, as soon as it happened, oh man,
this is not
yo,
over,
it was
man.
everywhere. Everybody was talking about it at the same time. Everybody was talking about it. I was like, God damn! Like the information ain't even out yet. Oh yeah, Jonathan Major is arrested for assaulting, choking, strangulation. Oh, I'm like, yeah, what the
choking
hell?
and strangulation. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So all I'm saying is, they got that on the back burner. Soon as he sways to the left a little bit, they're just gonna be like hitting video. We didn't see the whole video. Blah blah blah. You got that there like.
Yeah, he's gonna be cleared from all charges.
You probably got a point with that.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, you're just going boom. This whole thing just pop up because my whole thing is if they really wanted to ride with the story, they would have ride with the story. You get what I'm saying? And out of nowhere, all of a sudden now, no one's talking about it. It's media silent now. When was the last time you heard somebody say anything?
So I'm just thinking now, in my head, if it was me, I'm more on a straightforward situation. I know your lawyer and somebody would probably be like, nah, no, don't do that. I'm on that Tupac thing. It's like, you know, like, because to me, I have the 8 Mile theory. That's just me. With everything I do in life, it's like, listen, I'll put it out there, whatever. Because what they gonna say? At the end of the day, I'm the one that put it out there. That's like I'm saying, if you call the police, why would I call the police?
Yeah,
no. If I just battered and bruised somebody, like that's the
you're
last
gonna
thing
be
I'll
in
do.
trouble. Yeah.
Like if she tried to pick the phone, I'm slapping that thing way into Jersey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm not. No. So if you gonna go to the neighbors, meaning that the reason why I'm saying that now you would have witnesses because now you're banging on the neighbor's door. You don't have that phone, and it's So now, probable cause. You have an issue. You have more than one individual. The neighbors are getting woke up. Different things like that. I'm not seeing none of that report-wise. Now, not saying
they said there was witnesses.
But okay, well, see, that's what we're saying with how the media.
There's witnesses to verify that it didn't go down the way it was told.
But see,
that's how they were reporting it. And I'm like, hold on. So how did it even go to the arrest to begin with?
That's the point.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the point. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, again, even in certain media outlets, they're all writing it different.
Yeah.
And same story, just different.
Just written it, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Little twist in the headline, you know what I mean?
And
but it's the same script. If you read all their articles, same script, same. They just moving around little words.
Things different. Yeah.
So it's like somebody gave some. It's like they gave them a prepared report and say, report on this, put it everywhere.
Yeah.
And just make it look different. So they're shifting the title around. They're doing this. You remember that video that came out with it had all the news anchors from throughout America, where they're all saying the same exact thing from word to word, and they might change it a little here, or instead of saying criminal, they say crime
criminal, criminal.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like they do a little switch to it, but it's the same script. And I'm talking about they played the videos back to back on top of each other, and it's like somebody flipped on the AI robots.
But somebody,
you know what
and if there's weakness, how come the police determines what happened, and there's witness?
That's what I'm trying to say. That's the first thing you do. You in the area, crowded place, and all of that. You want to find out what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then there's people here talking about it. What you do is you take everybody's written statement.
Yeah.
What you do is you put the person, if the individual that that's viewed as the assault or whatever, or the person that proceeded with the assault, you put them in a vehicle to separate them from the victim. You question the victim, you question the witnesses, you get written statements for everybody, and then you ask the individual in the vehicle what happened. Because you got to get each side of the story. You get written statements from everybody. The cop is going to write down what that person said. And if that person say, I'm not saying nothing till my lawyer gets here, then they're going to be like, all right, well, we're going to hold you until your lawyer's present. Yeah. So then they'll have them arrested. But my whole thing is, if all of this is around video in the vehicle, witnesses, statements, why are we hearing about an arrest?
All right, so let me ask a bigger question. I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this now. If his girlfriend was black,
Charlemagne going forward.
Nah, this is a sensible one. Dude, there's a goofball.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
Exactly.
Yeah, you are.
If his girlfriend was black, would it have the same outcome, media blast, and would he have even got arrested, or would it have just been a discussion like what really happened here today? You know what I'm saying? Like you said,
it could be the same though.
Like I
think it could be the same.
Blacks, from hearing what you said, I can see you watch a lot of Law and Order. You know what I'm saying? Like, separate them. Put this one in the car. Should have had the Ice-T voice. Yeah, dude. Yeah. So, like, would it have had the same outcome? Because I've seen it myself as a witness, second party, in public places where there's a disturbance, and when it's both of the same race, you get that discussion from these cops. Like, want to take one, like you said, to the side, want to take the other one to the side, and they go, tell me what really happened, right?
Yeah. And they match up the stories.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But whenever it's a interracial situation, it always changes the dynamics. It always, you know what I mean?
Well, it also depends on the state too now, because I've seen both of those scenarios where it's interracial and
Montana don't count. Montana don't count.
No, I'm saying I've seen it, but what I'm saying, it all depends on the state. And then remember, he's viewed as a higher level suspect, if you want to say it. You get what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of legal jargon mixed up with him, and if the cops do certain things, Hollywood gonna be like,
you know what? I'm being real Charlemagne a little today. I'm like, plus, you know what it is? They didn't like how he was acting in Ant-Man on it. It was like, I just didn't like this dude.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. He was probably the only one acting in Ant-Man.
No, I'm just saying.
Boy, that movie was garbage.
Why, Ant-Man?
Yeah, if they
that movie was garbage.
If they're like, yo, that's that dude from Ant-Man. Yo, I don't like that dude. He's like, yo, we go, yeah, this is our time now. We gonna get rid of this dude. Them two cops, when they pulled up on the scene, they looking like Homie and Belly and stuff with the glasses. You know what I'm saying? It was Trey from Menace. It was like, yo, I have to drop a dime on him. I'm have to take him away, So it might be one of those things,
You never
I
know,
think
though.
so.
You never know.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the individuals, it's like rolling dice when you get a cop that pulls up on you. You never know. You don't.
Could be your homie.
Could be a fan. Could have been the dude like, oh man, it's the dude from Ant-Man. Let me get your autograph. Yeah, he did this to me. Chill. Wait a minute. Let me get your autograph. You know what I'm saying? it could turn out like that. Or it could be like, hey, taking him in.
Man, it's just another brother learning the lesson, man. It's been happening from when, John?
A long time.
A lot. It's been happening. It hasn't changed, man.
How that song go? La 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 la. La 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 la.
No, but the thing is, though, man, is like I said,
I wonder, Dr. Omar Johnson wonder what we would say now.
Oh, you know what he's gonna say.
You know what he's gonna say.
Brother man, that's why I told you. Hey, give me $5 for my school.
Doesn't that seem suspicious?
That's
then they gonna come back and say, nah, what's suspicious is your school took 10 years and they ain't even built that. That's suspicious.
No, we're not. That's Marcus Garvey's school, man. They're gonna build it.
It's gonna get built. 2050.
No.
Hey, he better hurry up.
He's like
by the time they build that, he got one hand out the grave, like, yo, give me $5 more. Like, yo, no disrespect.
I'm not gonna laugh about it,
man. Whatever. No disrespect to the brother.
No, but here's the thing, though. He need to hurry up.
That's the thing. What I'm saying.
By 2030,
it's a wrap.
Yo, them laws.
They're not even using bricks no more by that time. You know what I'm saying? They're using marshmallows.
No, they got agenda. They got their trend. They got the Agenda 2030 joint moving around, where they talking about, what do they call it? It's kind of like zero emissions type joint where they talking about climate change. They cracking down on things.
That's why the solar panels and all that stuff is in high. That's why they trying to push it heavy. The electric cars, blah blah blah, on and on.
It's gonna fail. We don't even have the infrastructure for that nonsense.
Plus, a lot of people ain't giving up their old schools.
Hey, by 2030, California gonna be pushing some crazy laws.
I know. Listen, hold up. Let me tell you something. My homeboy just showed me this today, and this might be. I don't know, it might be the game changer for a lot of other people. But the Challenger, the Hellcat,
Yeah.
I forgot what they call it now. It's electric and it's tearing things up. So, you know, them dudes that was like, yo, Prius, damn, man. Oh, that's a Charger? And man, get rid of that.
No,
No,
but they just did the last one made in Canada. The last gas one made in Canada, right?
Yeah,
I think they're only making like 3,000 of them.
well, that's why I said high demand.
What the
Supply and demand.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. As soon as you show up on the block, that thing gets stolen.
No, not only that. These
Dodge
these
made it
dudes-
so easy for people to just jack your truck.
These dudes are blowing Charger engine like crazy. They just go around, boom, boom, boom. They don't service it, nothing. Just muffler, boom, boom, boom. Engine blowing like crazy. Them dudes crazy, man.
It's all over the place.
But right now, even all them electric vehicles, yeah, they can move fast and all of that stuff. But look what happens when you get one bad snowstorm. Where you're charging it.
Yeah.
How you're charging it. You ain't getting them as much range as it used to. You know what I'm saying?
You know, back in the days when we used to play them older dudes that's playing music in the park, you know, they used to climb up on the light post. Jack hook up their own little lights and move off with stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Yo, what up, Madness?
Madness, what up? Hey man, send the name of the play. Please send the name of the play, so we can announce it for you, man.
Send the movie.
Hey, yo, we got our own celebrity, man.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a movie.
Might have to get his autograph from now before he turns into a Khaled.
It's a movie.
Don't sign that second contract, man.
Yo,
my days.
You know, it's so funny when you said that earlier. I was thinking about what's that dude that used to be in jail? The Booty Bandit. What's his name? What's the original name?
Booty
for the
Warrior.
Yeah, what's his name though? Nah, it's a dude, man. Yeah, man, I forgot. I always had his name for jokes and stuff, but I swear he got out of jail. Yeah. Right? He got out of jail. They probably hired him and just have him stand in the corner like, yo, if he don't want to sign it, send him to me.
Hey, what movie was that, yo? No, it was on the show. It was Godfather of Harlem. There's a big dude.
Fleece Johnson. There it is.
There's a big dude named what they call him? They call him Big Dick Buster.
Oh yeah. That was in
what was that?
My
I know it. Damn. Yeah, it was in Godfather of Harlem.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, Godfather of Harlem.
Yeah, I saw that and I said, oh man, are you kidding me, bro?
Yeah, I guess dude used to work with Bumpy Johnson, so
yeah.
You don't want to cooperate.
It's a good show, but season 3, man, I don't know, man. I don't know.
You see the door close and dude's like, no. Sign the contract.
Hey, that dude walk in, start unbuckling you like, yo.
Go sign the contract.
And you know,
that's not your name. Dude is writing everybody else's name that fast.
Madness.
Hey man,
all
it's
that
okay.
Jazz is sunrise. Hey, what time, man? What time? Give us some details, pimpin'.
Yeah, I don't know what time, but hey,
the man is a movie star, man.
In closing. So now, if this happened to you, what would you do?
What can you do?
He would stop dating white girls. I already know.
We ain't learn from Tiger.
Q would be like, damn, see?
Blacks, that's what I'm saying, man. They ain't learning, man.
We ain't learn from Tiger Woods, bro.
They ain't learning.
I'll be honest.
From every hole to the other.
Well, what I would do.
Yeah, one for each hole on the golf course, man.
Yep.
What I would do for me, I would definitely if I if I knew I wasn't innocent, I'd shut the hell up.
Yeah.
But if I knew I didn't do it, oh trust me, I'm blowing the spot up, and then she got to go. She got to go. That's just it. And then,
but here's the thing, though.
The system isn't set that way.
Here's the thing, though. Did they put a cease and desist on him responding to it? or they just tell him, "Hey, you say anything, and this goes further than we don't."
Well, again, that is to be revealed.
Yeah,
That is
because
to be
he ain't really say too much either, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what I'm saying now. Let's wait until we get it all. And then, 'cause like I said, low key now, if you know that, yeah, she probably got that extra one. I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Let it play out how it's playing out, and then you deal with the consequences accordingly. If you did do it, then you got to do your time or do your thing. But if you didn't, raise hell. And let it be known that for everyone that dropped you and all these different people, I'm raising hell on all of you. All of them. I'm making sure.
But
the army and all of them, okay.
Man's hungry to play the game, man. Look at all the magazine photo shoots and all of that stuff he's been doing recently. He's literally playing. He's playing
them photo shoots,
man. Female.
And
he's playing the female role, like the feminine role.
Yeah,
you know the one that he did with him and Michael B. Jordan.
Right.
He's playing a female in the relationship.
And the one with the rose and all them rose petals and
It's very, very feminine the way how he had it set up. You know what I'm saying? So he's down because maybe you know what they say. Once you start getting in, you go through the little audition period. Next thing you know, you're taking photos in bathtubs. You're doing this, you're doing that. It's the same little MO that they put you on. You know what I'm saying? Because who knows what other photos is in that whole collection. They might pick out a few. They might pick out a few and say, okay, these are the ones we're gonna publish. These we're keeping.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
If you slip, these are what we're gonna put out.
I mean, bro, they had what, 3 islands, 3 Epstein Islands that they were doing all of this stuff. And high officials was there. Actors, politicians, prime ministers, presidents.
Past presidents. Yeah, that's true. Past presidents.
Yeah. All on these islands. You get what I'm saying?
For
years. And what they were using it for is to get them in compromising positions. And then blackmail them.
I already told you when you go to these spots, do not leave your drink.
What the CIA used to call it, what they call it, the honey trap or something like that.
Yo, see, that's the thing with it. People fail to realize. I think, who was it? 50 said, "These are not your friends. They know how to pretend." That's the industry. That's the number one thing you tell people all the time. You're just as good as your last hit. What money can you make for me? If you can't make any more money for me, then gotta go. He's not coming in the club. He's not getting on the yacht. He's not. That's just how it is.
You see what he said? He said recently. He said he likes to look at, like pretty girls. like fine women. He likes to look at them.
Yeah.
But he said the problem with them is they too crazy. So he's like, so stay your crazy ass over there. He said he would rather an average female. You get what I'm saying? So if you hear, a lot of people say 50's out of pocket on a lot of times, but he be spitting a lot of facts, man. Because I mean, for someone that don't have no filter in social media's ups and downs, this man hasn't changed one bit.
Yeah.
As soon as they accuse him something, the man put out a meme on himself.
8 miles, man. 8 miles. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You do it, then who's gonna really come in? You think that's funny? I already said it, stupid. So it's a wrap. You shut that down immediately.
You see when he was going through the whole thing with his with the baby mama.
Yeah,
he got money in the trunk that's written out as broke.
even in his this recent one with his son.
Yeah. They wake up man in the bathtub full of bubbles.
And he killed.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Whoa. We got the future Tay Diggs up in the building. Hold on. Let me see what he say here. Hold on. My man Manners, what you say? Oh, let me see what he say here. What he said? Only contract I'm signing has to look like what?
Look like the one Wu-Tang.
I know.
Everything.
Hey, wait! Don't say that, because Raekwon and a bunch of them had problems with them contracts as well.
Hey, bro, and you see what ended up happening, and they couldn't even keep their final album.
Plus, try and remember though, RZA
Studio sold
and his
that off.
brother is the only one that has sole rights to Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they had like 90 members.
gotta watch it. Fleece Johnson in the corner, like, send him my way.
Yo, they had every artist off of every kung fu film you could think of. I was like, yo, who's this person? Like, what? Yo, they used to come up on the stage and look like the crowd went up on the stage. I was like, that's Wu-Tang? What the?
You think it's the whole concert on stage? Yeah.
No, they had a large group, man. Large group. But I think that bit him in the end, though, to be honest with you.
Sorry, in closing now, let me introduce now. So my man Madness is in a play. It's called All That Jazz, and it's in Sunrise.
All the jazz.
All That Jazz. Now, is it in Sunrise or is it All That Jazz in Sunrise?
Yeah, that's a good question.
So if it's in Sunrise, you're in South Florida, you know where Sunrise is. If it's not, then it's happening in Sunrise. Okay. That play starts 5 p.m. That's this Sunday. Okay, so please come out and support. There's a couple of other heads I want to give shout out to. My girl Lynn also support family right there. I wish all of you guys good luck. My girl Tadra, Hottie Toddy, and the rest of the squad. I wish you guys all the best. I will be there live in the flesh to make sure I'm supporting the home team. What else? That's about it. You good? Yeah. Everybody good? Okay.
Hey, Black IT over there with the hand over the N button, like.
You thought I was feeling you?
Yeah, man. Go and get a sister, man.
Listen, man.
Get a good sister. There's good sisters out there, man.
Yeah, they are. I mean, listen. At the end of the day,
ladies, just let y'all know. Q signal. All right, Q signal.
There's
applications are open.
There's some good sisters out there, man. Nah, man. Give the milk for a minute, man.
All right, so yo,
get that dark coffee.
At the end of the day, man, innocent until proven guilty. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Like, damn autocorrect. Okay, all right. Hello. Small circles where we all eat. All right, no. The play is called Conceived. Oh.
Hold on. Convived?
It's really conceived. It's conceived. I now remember the play. So the play is called Conceived. All right. The play is in. Bring that back up. The play is at All That Jazz, located in Sunrise. Okay.
Yeah. Hey man, stop using voice to text and put them fingers on that screen.
Even though I know it's a voice message, I know what it's saying. So it's
starring.
Hey,
madness.
One of our members is known for that madness. one of our members, whatever voice to text, bro. Hey, you got to put on the Sherlock hat, bring out the pipe just to decode that thing. You like,
no. They don't understand hood.
He can't see any tribes on text.
The sun is at an arc at 45 degrees. And
the iPhone don't understand hood. You know what I say? Yo, my man, hit me up next week. It goes, call him sometime. So that's the problem. I have to
That's Black IT favorite uncle, Tim Cook. Best thing that ever happened to Apple.
Nah, man.
So, yo, you can find us on all the platforms. We having fun out here. It's Friday. Look, the season is here. Summertime is rolling around. It's going to be a nice one. I'm still, I'm not even going to say it. We're going to get it ready for this summer. It's all love.
MIA is popping, man.
So, listen, you can find us on all the platforms. Shout out to my man, Gil. Shout out to T from Tough Talk. Who else? Maria, Callie, Sassy, Jess, what up?
Sassy.
Who else? That's it.
So chill.
Right? Yo, my man and them up in Georgia, California, New York. What up?
Your mom and your dad coming
checking
back.
Yeah, came back. They went to the motherland. Yeah, looking good.
Coming back.
Hey, they brought back any They brought back any suits, any garments? Like, what's up?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. It's getting made. It's getting tailored.
Yeah.
Hey, Black IT, bro. Stop hogging all the gear, bro. I know you over there staring at the rack, man.
Yeah, dog.
Yo, matter of fact, what we gotta do is just plan one for ourselves and just go
man.
out there.
We need
No, for real.
Hey,
For
John,
real,
not gonna plan it though. We're just gonna think about it. We
I
wanna
ain't
go.
planning nothing. I'm done planning with y'all. I'm going. Hell with that.
Yeah.
Let's figure out what's as far as a good time frame though.
Yeah.
We gotta know. We gotta go back to the motherland, man. Huh?
Don't go spring.
Don't go where?
Don't go in spring. It's too expensive.
Oh, in spring is expensive.
Dog, you ain't see the price? Oh my, when I found that, that's it.
Yo, this
see the way my bank account looking right now.
Hold me. It's Sugar Daddy Q, man.
You gotta transfer some money from the.
Hey, this Sugar Daddy Q. Money ain't a thing, okay?
I mean,
say, yo, matter of fact, buy two, please. So the girl say, Q, can I get a ticket? Say, yo, young girl, two, just buy two. First class.
Man, but for real, man, we gotta do something, man.
Yeah, definitely. But not here, not on the air. I will see y'all later. Okay.
I'm gonna check. I got some people over there in Ivory Coast and that.
Yeah, well, we ain't talking about it on the air. We ain't talking about that on the air.
Yeah,
I'm gonna talk to y'all out there in TV land. Me and the rest of these heads is gonna talk off camera about mapping that out. So, yo, thank you very much for joining us tonight. I want to tell y'all, hey, join us on all the platforms. Like I said before, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Go out in the world and please be somebody. Be safe out there, whatever you're doing this Friday. Tomorrow's April Fool, so I'm planning to play some games on some people tomorrow. So just be prepared.
Hey, this man is the bro.
Heard. Be prepared for that.
Don't be around this fool when you sleep.
I'm mapping it out tonight. I might just be calling.
It's just a fool being fool.
Randomly calling people at 5 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's like he's in his natural environment. I have never seen him bigger goofball.
Hell yeah, shit. Hell yeah. Till I die. You heard? All right. That's it, man. I'm out. I got things to do. You heard?
Go out in the world and be somebody.